Hi guys, in this assignment you're going to learn to apply a color harmony. First thing we need to do is create a design that lends itself to being colored in. We're going to start by making a nice little border around the outside of the paper. It's about 1/4 inch from the outside edge. I'm just going to go all the way around like that. Then, starting anywhere you like, you're going to make a nice loopy line. Kind of looks like a trail from an airplane maybe. And we're going to go all the way through like that. Then we can look around for places that seem like they're not very filled in, like up here. Add another line, and then maybe down here as well. So I'm going to go like this. And like that. Okay, now it's kind of filled up pretty well, and I'm ready for the next step. Now we're going to add some shapes inside of the spaces that we created where the lines overlapped. Kind of like that. I'm going to do that to each of the spaces that I created. If it's too small to go through, just make a smaller shape. I like the way this one's turning out. Now I'm going to go back and look for shapes that still seem a little bit big and draw another shape inside of them, like that one. And that one. This one. And this one. This one. And this one, as we continue to create an abstract design using line and shape. I like that a lot. So I'm going to stop there. Now what we're going to do is apply a color harmony. You're going to be using marker for this. Here's some color harmonies that you might consider using. Complementary, so that's any two colors, plus black and white. Analogous will be 3 colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. When I think I misspoke here. So complementary would be 2 colors, not any 2 colors, but 2 colors that are across from each other on the color wheel. Analogous, 3 colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. The 3 primary colors, red, yellow, blue. The 3 secondary colors, orange, violet, and green. Monochromatic, which is just one color with different values, typically tints and shades. But since we're using marker on this, I'm going to need to show you a tricky way of doing that. And then neutral. This would be a 2-color color harmony using brown and gray, again, because we're using marker. And with all of these, you get to use black and white. So let me show you one that I've been working on. Here's one that I tried to do with monochromatic color scheme. So this is with red, obviously, and then I have white and black to create the tints of red. So this would be in paint. If we could add white, I just used a line pattern here so that your eye visually mixes in the white from the background with the red marker. And then over here, I created a tint of red with marker by just using stippling. So I've got a light value of red in here that I used by making little dots with a marker very close together. And again, that's called stippling. And then for this little shaded part, I colored it in red, and then I used the black marker to add some little black dots to make it look like I had added just a tiny bit of black paint to it. So obviously I'm not done with this. I'm going to continue coloring it in, but you get to work up your own design, and then you're going to choose one of the color harmonies that we have studied thus far. If anybody wants to get brave and try a split complementary color harmony, then knock yourself out. But otherwise, you're going to use one of these, and you're going to color it in neatly, and it will look something like this when it's not quite finished, but I will have this finished to share with you in class.